Hey guys, it's Byron here and welcome to BSSE Productions. Today I am going to be talking to you about a film I released just the other day called Shut In. And if you haven't seen that, it may be a good idea to watch it first before you see this video. So there'll be a link to it in the description, because today I'm basically going to be talking about what this film actually is, how it came about, and a bit about how we made it. So basically, if you've seen a lot of my other videos on this channel, you may know that I have recently started doing film studies at college, and one of the tasks we were given was to create a 2-minute scene. I got thinking of ideas, and the first thing that came to mind was to look at some of the scenes I'd already started writing for that Sleeping Souls film I've been working on for ages, but I'm kind of taking a break from now because I'd been thinking about that film for ages, and I thought, okay, I think a lot of the things I've already written for this would make a pretty good 2-minute scene. So I chose one of them that was all about like slamming doors and stuff. And that idea actually originally came from my cousin Grace, who helped me write a bit of this whole Sleeping Souls thing. So yeah, basically I thought that'd work. I took that idea, changed some things about to fit the task a bit more. For example, there was originally a ton more dialogue in the original scene, as well as another character actually. And what we had to do for this work was to show things as visually or with sound that isn't just a dialogue as we could. So basically I had 5 words in the whole shut in thing made, and yeah, I think it turned out really well. I kind of wanted to make it so while it is sort of a 2-minute scene from something much bigger, I tried to make it work in its own right as kind of a little short horror film, because as well as it just being film studies work, obviously I wanted to upload it to YouTube and I wanted it to make sense, and I think I did that very well. To me, there were kind of like 3 sections of it. There's the start where you see the photo and the newspaper article which I made, and I know that newspaper article had a really exaggerated and cheesy headline, Steve's brother dead, but I just wanted to do something that helped progress the story really. But yeah, all those things that I made were to try and set the scene and tell you a bit what was happening. Then there was a transition that showed time passing, then all the slamming doors stuff, then when the photo smashed and it cut to black, that's kind of like another time passing. So I kind of wanted to have 3 different sets of time in it, because I wanted to show I understood how certain transitions were used, because we've been doing a lot about editing in film studies and things like that. So that was really fun. And basically another thing I think I did really well with this film was just the colour correction, because I'll probably show on screen a comparison between something before and after, because before it was really like bright green, because as you can see, that's the colour of my room, because this is where we filmed it, and it didn't look very scary, so I put a lot of effort into colour correction to make not only it have a very blue tone, but for it to like the light bits of the images be really exaggerated and the dark bits, and these things are really stuff that I haven't really done before in my films, so all of those things were really cool. Another thing I think I did really well was on the bits when the door was opening and closing, I managed to get a really intense light shining through the door as it opened, and I personally think that looked amazing. And how we did do that was, I'm filming this video right now with 2 big softbox filming lights, and basically we took one of them, put it outside my door, and made this room quite dark. And so when it opened, it cast a really cool looking light through. And basically these, as well as just with those parts, these softbox lights came in really handy with it, because it allowed me to make things look dark, but at the same time I think you could see what was going on with pretty much every shot in the in the film. And yesterday I actually showed this film to my teacher, and I was really happy because I got an A for it, and I was hoping for an A. I'm really glad I got that grade, and yeah, it's just going to encourage me to try harder, because I do think that this shut-in short film is the best thing on BSSE Productions, or in terms of all my filmmaking that I've ever done, honestly. And some other people have said that it really shows how much I've come on as a director, and I agree, and it makes me really proud of myself thinking I've made that. And the great thing is that I know I can only improve. I'm just excited to see what I make next, and I want to keep improving myself and keep beating, in terms of quality, all the things I've done in the past. Not that those things are bad, but for example, if you see a really old film on this channel, you may think it's pretty bad, but you've got to understand that it's just like each film is taking another step up, like a big staircase, if you like, and each step is a new improvement. Bit of a weird analogy, but that's kind of the way I look at it. But even though I'm being very positive about this film, because I'm really proud of what I did with it, I was given some constructive criticism about it by my film studies teacher, and these things were that basically I had one too many door slams, so maybe I should have taken one of those door slams out. Another thing was that he said the sound effects were a bit too exaggerated, and I agree. The sound effects, like the creaking bed and the footsteps or whatnot, I think they were a bit too loud. I think that was just me trying to basically shout, maybe a bit too blatantly. Hey, look, I've put effort into sound effects here, but I think I maybe should have made them a bit quieter. As well as that, there were some parts where the camera was too shaky, for example when I'm zooming into the door handle and stuff, but I can't really do much about that now, but something to take note for in the future. And this task was actually supposed to have a maximum of 25 shots, and I went way over this, so I guess I just need to stick to the mark scheme a bit more. But yeah, once again, these are just things that can help me improve. I just want to say thank you to my friend Gisela, who played the main character in Shut In, because it was a very last minute thing, me asking her to being in it, because the original person to play her character was originally someone else, but they dropped out, and I basically asked Gisela really last minute. And Gisela isn't really a big fan of being in my films, purely because she doesn't really like watching herself back, which is understandable. And she still did a fantastic job at it. She pulled it off, and she did it basically just as a favour to me. So if you're watching, Gisela, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So we're kind of drawing to the end of this video now, but I just want to ask you guys something. My friend Reese recently suggested an idea to me for something on BSSE Productions, which is to make regular videos documenting the things I'm learning in film studies. Like, for example, if I've learned something new about editing or whatever, anything in the subject, I can make a video about it. And the more I've thought about it, the more I really like this idea, because it'll help me keep track of everything I'm learning, especially when it comes back to revising. And also, for any of you aspiring filmmakers, it may help you learn new things as well as I'm learning it, which I think would be pretty awesome. So I'm not saying I would definitely do this, it's just an idea right now, but if you think it's a good idea, post it in the comments, and it may become a thing. But yeah, so basically I'm going to end this video now by basically showing you some bloopers and things we cut out from the full film. Just basically videos of me and Gisela messing up and stuff and having a bit of a fun time as we filmed Shut In. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoy these bloopers that are going to play now. But I'm going to say bye here. You guys are awesome and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, I think that should be good. Okay, so could you kind of just from there kind of look round on me, then maybe look back after a few seconds?
Yeah.
So like go. Okay.
Hopefully I didn't look too much like a potato.
Oh, sorry, I hadn't really started yet. Sosmanai was a drill.
1 second.
Compose yourself.
It's not gonna work.
You're like a musician, compose yourself. Wait, what? That sounded better in my head. Okay. Once again, trust me, I think it'll look decent in editing.
Okay.
The important words being I think.
You think? Possibly, but not sure. Maybe.
Yeah, at least these shots are more thought out than some stuff I've done in the past. Sorry, I laughed. We can do it again. I don't have to stop the camera.
These are unnecessary parts.
She's separate! No, okay.
Just drop them on your face.
Now I need to compose myself.
Basically, this entire film is a mix of actual coursework and wait, why is the food disappearing?
Basically, yeah, it's a pretty good description actually. Interesting to do. Are you filming me?
Yeah.
Okay. But basically, with this next one, if you could kind of stand where you were when you were looking at all this and I'm basically I think I'm gonna stand on the bed and then kind of have it really zoomed into me and then zoom out, so it's like going really high into the sky because I'm going to be holding the camera up. And I'm going to put a different colour filter over it than the rest of it. So basically, in a way, this is my subconscious, or my ghost, if you like, rising out of my body. Have you been recording all of that?
Pretty much,
That's
yeah.
gonna top quality behind the scenes material.
A+.
Oh yeah. Could you sit up slightly? Could you twist your head left a tiny bit? Perfect. And now look at the door. Go. Compose yourself, mate.
I'm trying to.
This is a dramatic moment. No. Rather not.
And here we see Gisela lining up for the door opening event.
Run! Can you look really, really shocked and distressed? You're dying, Geezer. Your life lies on this. Start with both hands on the doorknob and then whichever one you think is going to look best. Take one hand off, fling yourself back, but hold on with the other hand.
Or just like putting the bloopers. Oh, by the way, the girl who was filmed during this is now dead.
Oh yeah,
she
sorry
buried
about
herself
that.
during the last shot. But hey, it was a good one.
This isn't the last shot, I'm sorry. It's one of the last ones.
Now I am.
Okay. Should I start this?
I don't know.
Right. If I can get a sort of... Yeah, we're smashing the crap out of a photo. I'm just going to do it.
Has that done a thing?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Ooh.
It's gotta have done something now, right?
I don't know. Sounded like it did a thing. Should we just take it to the garden so we can actually beat the crap out of it?
Take it to what?
The garden.
I don't want to destroy it too much. I want to kind of manage how much I'm destroying it.
Yeah.
I'll try one more time. Let's take a...
Maybe it's because it has a floor behind it, keeping it steady.
Maybe, actually.
Do you want me to like hold the sides?
If you... Oh, actually, I could just do this.
Okay, that works too. Don't hit your thumb.
This is working, geezer. Right, let's take it out and just see. Jesus Christ!
Indestructible.
Okay. It basically is. That's not enough, is it?
Yeah, it's enough. If you can't, you can
Yeah.
just try.
I'm doing it on the right. Jesus! Okay.
Indestructible.
It really is.
Oh,
yes!
that worked.
That'll do. That'll do, donkey.
That'll do.